This is Andre Banks coming to you today from Banks Credit Chat, discussing why a credit card should not be used for a down payment for a car. I saw a recent article, and they were, I think it was under the Motley Fuel, and I had other family member, especially because we're such in a credit crazy environment these days. And what I'm saying is that, credit, as we know, is our basis of our existence. Everything in this economy functions on using credit. But there's certain instances where credit cards should definitely not be utilized in terms of purchasing items, and that is one is using it for a car. The reason why I'm stating is that unless there's most cases, 99, I'm gonna say 99% cases, a credit card should definitely not be utilized. One, credit cards have annual fees that's attached to them. Usually down payments are over $3,000 to $5,000. Now, not only in addition that you're having that debt instrument that you have to pay, you also have a car loan, which you have another instrument you have to pay as well. And with a credit card, using it for a down payment for a car, those dual payments do not work in your favor. When I even saw the article with Motley Fool, they were promoting that because whatever the person was had extremely good credit. They were utilizing for a airline, or they received some point advantage, and that seemed good. But from my experience working as a credit counselor, people utilize credit cards for pretty much everything. They try to boost their credit, utilize it because they think I can get a higher, more advantages from increasing my credit, increasing my credit balance. Hopefully, the lender would allow me to have a credit limit on that. And all of these things usually backfire on the individuals. So as just a general standpoint, you shouldn't use a credit card for a down payment, especially for a car. Cars are not an asset as much as because the low inventory, we've gotten to such a topsy-turvy kind of crazy world where cars seem to be, well, you can sell them for a higher rate. That will soon pass. They are living, breathing things that tend over time to depreciate, and their utility. You need them to go back and forth, and sometimes you're looking for luxury or you like them for that item, but generally their utility. And when things get back in order, when the supply chain problems diminish, and as they are diminishing now, the world will come back into right order with used cars. You're going to be selling them for these higher amounts. So utilizing a credit card in these instances to use for a down payment is definitely a no-no for most situations. I'm going to say as high as 99%. That 1% of a person who has extremely high credit score, pretty good financially, and good financial foundation, they might have utilized it for the point advantage that was discussed in the Motley Crew, or just these rare situations that you can utilize. They may be described inside an article or such. But for the most part, 99% of the people don't have those particular means and don't have that credit. And if they're using a credit card for a down payment, and usually that ranges from anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000, that could be a double sword in a negative sense for you. So again, I always stress, take the longer route, prove your credit score, so you can qualify maybe for a credit union or something like that. Will be able to furnish the whole loan for you and at a better, more favorable rates, and maybe you don't even have to come down with the down payment if you get your credit scores enough, because they could fund the whole thing for you. You just have to worry about that payment. Remember that cars are always living, breathing things, and they will need to be serviced. And when you have a debt instrument for the car itself and a credit card, and credit cards with the annual fees and all these other additional fees that go along with it, plus usually the APRs are pretty high, it's not a good idea to use as a credit card for a down payment. If this video has been any value to you, please subscribe, leave some comments. Until my next video for Banks Credit Chat, I'm out.